Hello, good morning everyone. I am Ankita Kamble, Assistant Professor in JIT Nagpur, working in a department that is CSC AML. We start non-linear data structures in uh, in DSPD. What is non-linear data structure in DSPD? That is, there are two types of non-linear data structure: trees and graph. We will discuss about the trees. In this session we discuss about the trees. Tree is a non-linear data structure. First of all, what non-linear means? What non-linear means the data values are not arranged in sequential order, or data items are not aren't connected to several other data items. So that is the non-linear data structure. It uses memory efficiently. Then it is contiguous memory is not required for allocating the data items. For example, the nonlinear data, there are two types of data. First is trees and second is the graphs. Then tree. Tree is a hierarchical data structure. We store the information naturally in the form of hierarchy style. Tree is one of the most powerful and advanced data structure. It is a non-linear data structure compared to array and linked list and stack and queue. Queue, stack and linked list, it is a linear data structure. That means the linear means the data are arranged in sequential manner. It represent Tree represents the nodes connected by edges. Then tree is a collection of elements that is called as nodes, where each nodes can have arbitrary number of child. In a tree, there are many number of childrens in a tree, and tree basically in tree there are root nodes and other are the child nodes. In tree there are some number of subtree are also present. Here we see the structure of tree. There is root node, parent node, child node and siblings, and also leaf node. So parent node are in a tree there are number of subtrees. A tree is a collection of number of subtrees. Then there is a number of child nodes. Then there is number of parent nodes also. And tree there are levels. So level means 0 up to number of the level is, here we see the level starting the level of 0 and end up to level 3. The above figure represent the structure of tree. Tree has in the structure of tree we see the two subtree. There is A is the parent of B and C, and B and C also parent. We see B and C also parent. So B is called as child of A, and B is also parent of D and E. Here also same, C is the parent for F and G, and C is a child of A. So in tree, some important terms are there. There is a path, root, parent, child, and leaf and subtree. There is a visiting nodes are there, traversing also there, and there is there is in tree the levels are also there. So path means what? Path represents the sequence of nodes along the edges of trees. And root, what is the root? The nodes at the top of the tree, uh, the nodes at the top of the tree is called as root node. And there is also one root per tree and one path from the root node to any other nodes. So then after that we see the binary trees. What is exactly the binary tree means? A tree whose element have at most two children, that is at most two children, is called as binary tree. Means tree whose element have at most means what? So there is 0 or 1, not the more than at most two children, that is called as a binary tree. Since each element in a binary tree can have only two children, we typically name the left and right children. So two, there is at most two children means what? There is some left node and right node, so we called as left, so we called as left child and other is called as right child. A tree represented by a pointer to the topmost node is in tree. If the tree is empty, then value of the root node is null. Then a tree node contains the following parts. First is data, pointer to the left child, and next is pointer to the right child. Thanks. Thank you so much.